Looking to buy tickets for the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Well, here's some information that you should know. Dímelo, mi gente, travel football fan here. I've been helping fans save money and travel the 2026 World Cup for the last 2.5 years. It's important for you to understand that buying tickets for the 2026 World Cup will be a totally different experience than what you've been used to before. Phase 1 of the ticket sales will begin on September 10th of this year and will last until September 19. However, you must have a Visa branded credit, debit, or reloadable prepaid card in order to access this Phase 1 of the FIFA World Cup 26 ticket sales. No me van a venir después diciendo, oh, but I had a MasterCard, que si tenía un American Express, ¿por qué no me quiere dejar entrar? Papi, I've already told you. Only Visa cards are going to be accepted. And before you ask me how these systems will know whether your card's a Visa issued credit card or not, Visa credit cards typically start with a 4, Amex typically begin with a 3, 4, 3, 7, and then other networks like MasterCard typically begin with a 5 or with a 2. ¿Y qué es esta vaina que we're applying for tickets? We're not buying tickets in September? No, we're not buying in September. After we apply, we're going to be notified by FIFA via email no earlier than September 30th whether or not our application was accepted. If our application was accepted, then they will tell us a date and time in October in which we can go into FIFA.com/tickets to actually buy those tickets. O sea, we are 23 days away from the start of the application process on September 10th, and we are 43 days away from September 30th when we will begin to be notified by FIFA whether or not we will be buying tickets in Phase 1. So that means you have about 2 weeks to figure out which Visa credit, debit, or reloadable card you're going to use to purchase these tickets. And ideally, you want to have a card that is going to give you either cash back or travel points and miles in return. And that means you have about 6 weeks to save up as much money as possible before you actually have to, click, yes, I want to buy tickets with that card. And then, of course, pay off the card at the end of the month. If you have any further questions regarding the ticket buying process for the 2026 World Cup, please feel free to leave them in the comments, although I've probably answered them in the multitude of social media videos that I've created across my platforms. So in the meantime, apply for that Visa credit or debit card, save up as much money as possible, and just have some paciencia because we're not even going to know how much these tickets are going to cost until probably September 10th itself. And I want to give a quick shout out to Umbro USA for sending me this very lovely Olimpia CD jersey. Yo sé, es de Honduras, soy colombiano. It's all good though. I rep Latin American teams right here. Very lovely jersey. I got some more gear from Umbro USA, which I will be highlighting in the next couple of days. So thanks again to Umbro USA for the nice kit.